seasons on American Idol, our first guest has never been at a loss for words.
I have to discuss this look, because it's like Barbie meets the Stepford Wives. You sounded like Dolly Parton on helium. I thought it was just a bad, shrieky version. I'd pack your suitcase. It was like swimming in jelly. It was like watching and listening to an 80s cover band. A tiny bit desperate. Utterly atrocious. No, no, no. It was almost like you were giving birth up there at the end. I mean, it was... I just found it very loud, a bit annoying. And in the real world, if we'd heard that on the radio, I would have turned it off within 10 seconds.
Please welcome my carpool buddy, Simon Cowell.
Hello, Ellen.
Oh,
it's been a week.
I know, it's been a week.
I just said it's so weird now being on your show, because, you know, we kind of be working together.
I know.
So I kind of feel a little bit insecure now.
Oh, don't.
I do.
Don't. So I asked you this last week, if you were getting sad. Do you think you'll be sad either tonight or tomorrow night? How are you feeling right now?
Do you know, it's interesting, because I watched the top of the show, you know, when I was listening to your audience sing. And just when you think there's no talent left in this country, and I would really like to formally invite all of you to audition for next year's show. I'm trying to help you here.
No, he's on another show. He's trying to sabotage me now.
I would not do that.
No, but are you getting sad?
Are you saying that your audience couldn't sing very well?
No, some of them were excellent.
Anyone in particular? Yeah, you were particularly good, yeah.
Yeah.
You're exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah. On the X Factor. No, but are you getting sad? Now, you seem like you're in a really good mood. I know you're moving on to something really great and important, but it's the end of something for 9 years.
Well, to answer your question, I kind of a combination of the two. You know, it's... I'm feeling a bit sad now because, you know, we're nearly there. But at the same time, do you remember that last sort of 3 weeks when you were leaving school? And you kind of couldn't wait to get out?
Right.
It's a little bit like that.
Right.
It's kind of exciting. I'm not being ungrateful. I've had a fantastic time. And, you know, the show changed my life. But I just... kind of knew that it was time to do something different.
Well, I don't know if it's because it was your last year or not, because this is my first year, but you've been a joy to work with. I've enjoyed, really, I mean, I said this to somebody recently, who knew I'd like you so much? I had no idea. I thought that it was going to be a little bit of a, and I actually have had so much fun with you that I was sad that you were leaving.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, I feel exactly the same way.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
But so, is that why have you been in an extra good mood this year, because you know you're leaving?
Thought about it like that. I don't know, I just felt a little bit happier, full stop, you know? And maybe it's that, you know, that when you're in this position, you start remembering all the great times you've had, and, you know, we've had a blast over the years.
Yeah.
Really good time.
What are you most proud of over the years?
I would say the fact that the show's remained popular, that we've managed to stay on the air, that we've all, you know, hopefully retained a sense of humour. Nobody's changed too much. I mean, with the exception of Ryan, who's turned into a complete monster. That was always going to happen. You know, we've become friends, you know, and that's quite rare with people you work with. So, you know, good memories, yeah.
And probably, well, you don't care. I was going to say controversial, but who do you think will... You can give your opinion. We have no say over who wins because it's the American... You know, they're voting, but who do you think will win?
Well, if you'd have asked me 5 or 6 weeks ago, 100% I would have said Crystal. But now I've changed my mind, and I think Lee's going to win. I think. But you know what? I think the last 2 years, I've got it completely and utterly wrong. So I don't think anyone's listening to me anymore. But it's just a hunch. There's something about him the fact that, you know, he's worked in a paint shop, you know, he's talented, he hasn't had any real breaks in his life, and this has given him a shot. So I like that.
And we have to take a break, but before we go to break, we just have to tell people, not only are you really sweet and charming and all those other things, but you are such an animal lover, and that's something that I think a lot of people don't really know about you, and how much you love animals.
Well, I've got to tell you, that story you just showed me, you know, about those animals, I mean, it is absolutely incredible, and anything I could ever do to help, I mean, I'm there. I think that's a fantastic facility.
It is great.
And
well,
and you're very sincere, both of you. I've seen you. You know, you don't just talk about it. You actually do something about it, and that's rare. Yeah. You got to love animals.
Yeah, you got to love them. Who doesn't love animals? All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with Simon Cowell.
That was incredible.
I love those two.